Hello and welcome to this Gold Seal Certification series of CNB-Moncton Northeast. Here we talk about the winning strategies to attain Gold Seal Certification. Today I'm delighted to introduce Jesse, who has recently attained his professional Gold Seal Certification and one step up from Gold Seal Certification. Thank you and welcome.
Awesome. It's great to meet you.
Okay. Tell us something about your work experience, and then when did you decide to pursue Gold Seal and then eventually professional Gold Seal certification?
So it started off, I was working out west with Elliston Construction. I
Mhm,
attained my third year apprenticeship as a carpenter, and
mhm.
they had onboarded me as a junior superintendent in training.
Okay.
Out there, it's part of the standard that if you intend to move into senior management or any management role, that it's an expectation that you start working on it right away, where it's a long process to attain it.
When did you decide to pursue professional Gold Seal certification?
Once I got my Gold Seal certification, I recognized that, there was a 1 year until you could approach the professional Gold Seal
Okay.
certification. So, kind of achieving that goal drove me to pursue the further one.
So, okay, this takes me to the second question. What difference have you seen in your career after having a Gold Seal and then professional Gold Seal certification? How it benefited you professionally?
It changes your outlook on a project, on, right from inception to the end of it. A lot of what you learn in your Gold Seal, you learn about the
Mhm,
trades out in the field, you
mhm,
learn about the building systems, you learn about, the relationships that need to be developed within the company and with the
mhm.
subcontractors to achieve, if you want to have a Gold Seal certified project, there's a standard there.
So it helped you to get more projects, and that's how it
Not so much
benefited you.
there, it's how to run healthy projects.
Healthy
Not,
projects.
yes,
Okay.
like a healthy culture, how to have an open line of communication, how to, when you're going through estimating and bidding, not take the lowest bidder. Go with the most reasonable price to set
Okay.
a project up for success before it starts.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's good to know. Can you share your strategy to pass this examination? How you strategize yourself, especially in the context of your industry, which is in great demand, and time to take out time from the work itself is a challenge. So,
Absolutely.
how did you strategize your work schedule to prepare for this exam?
Make it a lifestyle.
Mhm.
For 5 years, this is all I did. There's going to come a point where if you want to pursue this, you might not be able to go out with your friends on the weekends. You might
Okay.
have to go home after work and prepare for a test that you have to take the next day after a full day of pouring concrete, a long day's work. It does require commitment, but at the end of the day, it's very worth it.
So that means the commitment and dedication is that is required for this or any other
There's a
examination.
reason why it's seen as, kind of like the pendulum or, the apex of your designation.
Mhm.
It does take that extra bit of effort, and that's why
Yes,
it's recognized.
yes. Uh, and the other thing is, since gold seal is a three-stage process, and then one stage you moved one stage up again to attain professional gold seal. Which part you found most challenging for you in this whole journey, and how did you overcome that?
The Gold Seal exam itself, just because it's daunting, it's all based off your industry experience, so there's no direct reference material that is going to cover the whole test. There's things that'll help and that it's drawn from,
Mhm.
but just to understand that, like the other applicant had said in the other boardroom, the best thing you can do is get a good night's sleep before it.
Okay.
Either you've learned it or you haven't. There's no sitting down studying long the night before or anything like that. It's based off of something that you can't just sit down and read the cheat notes for.
Okay. So I further get into this question of gold seal examination, the actual exam. Uh, did you prepare for this exam from some notes, references, or you just rely on the industry experience which you have gained over the years?
Industry experience and the practice tests. The
The
practice
practice
tests
test.
really help you focus on what they're looking for out of the exam.
Okay.
There's, a certain baseline that they're looking for you to wrap your head around by taking the exam, just like any other test. It drives home key points.
Okay.
So you have to take your, industry experience and look through the lens of the Gold Seal Certification program and see what they wanted you to take from your time in the industry.
Okay. So that's good to know. I'll pass this on when I'll give information to others who are aspiring for this exam. Here comes my last question. What advice, because you have passed two stages,
Yeah.
and what advice would you like to offer to the for the upcoming Gold Seal aspirants who wanted to pass this exam and in shortest minimum time?
Honestly, you got to lean into it. It's one of those things. This isn't a task to be completed, it's a journey.
Okay,
It's something that when you look back, the certification's great.
true.
That's not the real accomplishment in it. It's the time that and the people you've met and the mentors you've had going through it. If you really want to go for this, you have to lean into it. It's got to become not just your job, it's got to be what you do.
That
Otherwise, there's no point. If this is what you want to do with your career, then put the extra time in. It's a
so
short,
true.
short time, a small investment for something that sticks with you for the rest of your life.
You attain this highest certification of Canadian construction industry in such a young age. That shows your dedication and discipline. And I extend all the good wishes for your future career. Thank you
Awesome.
for joining us today.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.